Alrighty, guys. Well, let's get on with game number 26 here of the 1989 Kansas City Royals replay. Bo Jackson. Kansas City's setting at 13 and 12. Playing against Cleveland. We've got a two-game series here against Cleveland Indians in Cleveland Stadium, 1989. Let's look at the lineups. Jim Eisenreich, Kevin Steitzer, Luis De Los Santos, George Brett's the DH, Pat Tabler, right fielder, Bo Jackson left, Mike McFarland catching, Frank White is second, Kurt Stillwell is the shortstop. Pitching today will be Charlie Leibrandt. For Cleveland, Deion James in left field, Jerry Brownie in second base, Joe Carter in center field, Pete O'Brien in first base, Corey Snyder right field, Pat Keedy is the DH, Brooks Jacoby in third base, Andy Allison at catching, and Felix Furman shortstop. Tom Candiotti is pitch. Oops, wrong one. Excuse me. Tom Candiotti is pitching for Cleveland. He is 13 and 10, 3.10 ERA, 206 innings pitched, 188 hits, 124 strikeouts, 50 walks here in 1989. Let's get the things rolling here. This is from Wednesday, May 3rd, 1989. This is game number 26. And away we go. The windup in the pitch from Candiotti, 6-4. No strikeout by Eisenreich, the lefty. 3-5. That's going to be a fly ball to James in left field. One away. Kevin Steitzer. No strikeout there either. And at 21 against the right-hander, it's going to be a single pass Brownie into our right field for a base hit. One on, one out here for Luis De Los Santos, the first baseman. And 51's a blank. Righty versus righty here. 6-5. That's going to be a ground ball hit to O'Brien. Advancing on the play will be Steitzer, and out at first will be De Los Santos. So two-way here for the hot-hitting George Brett. He's had a pretty good series last few games. 4-3. Fly ball to James, and that's going to do it. So one hit, no runs, no errors after a half an inning. So Charlie Leibrandt is 2-3, 5.94 ERA, 30 innings so far. 51 hits, 16 strikeouts, 10 walks. Deion James, lefty versus lefty, 3-2. And 65, that's going to be towards Jackson. He'll make the catch, one away. Jerry Brownie, second baseman, 2-5, another error possibility. And a 53 against the lefty is going to be a fly ball to Jackson again. So Jackson's busy in the bottom of the first inning, 4-3. Hit by pitch. No hit by pitch there. Charlie Leibrandt gets away with a bad one there. And a pop-up to White at second base, and that's going to do it. One complete here. Going on in the second, Pat Tabler, 293 average. Tom Candiotti. So righty-righty matchups, and a liner right at Jacoby for the first out. Bo Jackson, 2-4. Range play for Bo. Let's see if Bo can hit it where they ain't. 1-5. That's going to be towards Carter, who fails to make it. Bo Jackson's on with a single here. Mike McFarland, we're going to put the hit and run on, it says. So Mike McFarland, catcher, 5-1. And 1-6. It's going to be a pop-up to short. Jackson hustles back, but they put on the steal here, and Bo Jackson gets a stolen base, gets in scoring position one way or the other. For Frank White, batting .250 on the season, 4-5. Another error chance. And the 3-5 is ground ball hit to Furman. No error on the play as he makes the scoop and the throw. And that's going to do it here in the top of the second. Pete O'Brien, 4-2 and no walk. And a 32. That's going to be fly ball to Jackson. We're going to say that a lot today, it looks like. Corey Schneider, 2-4. Another error chance. 41. That's going to be towards Tabler. No error on the play as he makes a good defensive play out there in right field. Two-way for Pat Keaty. And that's going to be a strikeout to end the inning. So 1-2-3 inning for Charlie Liebright. And we got us a top of the third inning, still scoreless. Kurt Stillwell. And Stillwell is going to walk on a 3-2 inside pitch there. That one got away from Tom Candiotti. Eisenreich back up, 0 for 1. 6-4. And no strikeout by Eisenreich. 35. It's going to be a fly ball to James, 1 away. Kevin Steitzer, 3-5. So we got a stadium check here for Cleveland. We haven't actually looked at it. Nothing for strikeouts. -1 for walks and nothing for home runs. 3-2. It's going to be a ground ball hit to short. Furman, very good defender. Good range. 5. Excellent range, actually. Makes a good defensive play. And forced out his second fielder's choice as Steitzer gets down to first. That brings up De Los Santos, 5-3. Another Cleveland Stadium check here. 4-5, and a ground ball hit Jacoby. He's going to scoop it and throw to first in time, so after 2.5 complete, still scoreless. Brooks Jacoby, and he's going to strike out on the old 2. Fastball down the middle. He's upset with himself for not swinging at that one. Andy Allison, the catcher, 1-4. Andy Allison, the righty. And he's going to hit a little ground ball towards White. White throws from his knees to Santos for the out. And Felix Furman, 2-6. And 24, ground ball to White again. And it's another 1-2-3 inning by Liebrandt. Cruising right along. We're in the top of the fourth. George Brett due up, second time up. 54, and George Brett strikes out just on the inside pitch. That's a cold third strike. Pat Tabler, he's also going to strike out. Bo Jackson, 1 for 1. 4-3, and Candiotti strikes out the side here in the top of the fourth inning. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning, still scoreless. Dion James, 6-2. We can ignore that. Foul ball. Dion James, 2-2. And no strikeout. And a 55. Fly ball to Jackson. Makes the catch. Jerry Brownie. 1 away here in the bottom of the fourth. 2-3. And that's a pop up to second. 2 away for Joe Carter. 4-6. No walk. And a 51 liner right at Steitzer. And it's going to make the play almost off his glove, but he holds on. Going to the top of the fifth inning. Still nothing going on here. Michael Butler, good evening to you, sir. How are you today? Hopefully all is well. We are in the top of the fifth inning. Got a lot of goose eggs on the board so far. Mike McFarland is 0 for 1. And that's a nothing. Still waiting for the offense to come alive here. And, well, there's a single into right field. They want Frank White to sacrifice, huh? All right, we're going to try it this time. 1-2, and it's going to be a walk, so no sacrifice needed as Candiotti can't find the strike zone. He found the strike zone in the fourth inning as he struck out the side. He struck out George Brett, Pat Tabler, and Bo Jackson. 1, 2, 3. Well, 2 on, no one out here for Kurt Stillwell. No strikeout. Let's see if Stillwell can at least advance the runners here. 5-4, and that's a single past O'Brien. And stopping at third is going to be McFarland. So bases loaded, no one out. A little meeting on the mound here as Candiotti has lost a little bit of mojo here. Hometown faithful giving him the old booze. That brings up Eisenreich 0 for 2. The lefty waits on a good pitch here. One comes, 1-1, and against the righty, that's going to be a double into left field. And stopping at third is Kurt Stillwell. But 2 runs come in, McFarland and White, and Kansas City takes a 2-0 lead. And they have the possibility of a good inning here, just as Michael Butler shows up to watch it. Kevin Steitzer, third baseman, 1 for 2. Nobody out still. Runners at second and third. 5-3, and we have a stadium check. 66, ground ball hit to O'Brien. Is the runner from third going to try to score? He's a 5-base runner. He is, yes. Yeah, they're going to try for the auto out at first. Yeah, I guess they should. The chances of them getting Kurt Stillwell out are pretty slim. So definitely take the out. So scoring and advancing on the play, out at first. So 1 away here. Runner still at third. Another run across. Defense is going to play in. Luis De Los Santos 0 for 2. And 36. It's a ground ball right back to Candiotti. Are they going to try for home? He's a 50-50 chance of scoring. Yes. Will the defense try for the out at first? Nope. They're going to take this shot and see if they can get him at home. Let's see what happens. It's a 1. They got him. No, wait. Pitcher is considered in. My super. If the D6 is higher than the base runner, then out. It's not higher, actually. So he is going to score. And they still get the run at first here, it looks like. No, they don't. Okay. So another run across as they try to pick off that runner at home. 4-0 Kansas City. Candiotti against George Brett, runner at first, 5-3. Stadium check. I've got you on mute, unfortunately, fixing in 1967. And it's got a head full of music on. So Clinton Parks is welcome to join us. What do we have here? Forced out, fielder's choice, 2-way here. Top of 5 for Pat Tabler. 2-3. Oh, home run check. But he's a 0. Pat Tabler. 4-5. That's going to be a fly ball to center, and that's going to end it. But 4 runs on 3 hits, no errors. And Kansas City takes a 4-0 lead here in Cleveland. Pete O'Brien. 2-2. No strikeout for Pete. And he's going to fly ball to right field. 1 away. Corey Schneider. Here in the bottom of the 5th. 41. And that's going to be caught in right field by Pat Tabler. 2-way for Pat Keedy. 6-4. Oops, 6-4, sorry. No home run check. And a 21. That's going to be a ground ball hit to Steitzer. And it's another 1-2-3 inning. Candiotti, is he going to come out and face him here in the top of the 6th? Against Bo Jackson, he's going to start off against Bo and gets him to fly out to left field. James camps under the high fly and catches it. 1 away, Mark McFarland. 1 for 2 on the day. And 23, that's going to be a grounded out to first base. Frank White, 0 for 1. No strikeout for Frank. Come on, Frank, we need a big hit here. 6-4, it's a fly ball to James. Another 1-2-3 inning. We are cruising through this. Bottom of 6, Brooks Jacoby, 2-1. No strikeout there by Leibrandt. He's only had 2 strikeouts so far. Ground ball to Stillwell, though. One away for Andy Allison. 5-3 home run check. Didn't fall in the range, though, fortunately. 6-4. That's a ground ball hit to White. 2 away. Felix Furman. Ooh, 1-11, but we missed it. Or they missed it, actually, because that would have been a single. 2-3. And 13 is going to be a fly ball. It's going to be a fly ball hit to Tabler for the out. We're going into the 7th inning. 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors for Kansas City. Candiotti. Well, let's see. They're going to leave him in, I guess. 6-2, no strikeout. 2-5, ground ball hit to Brown. I keep calling him Brownie, but it's not Brownie, it's Brown, I guess. 3-1 is no walk. 5-5, that's going to be a ground ball hit to Jacoby, over to O'Brien, 2-way. Kevin Steitzer, 3-2. Kevin Steitzer, 1 for 3 on the day, 4-4. It's a fly ball to center, another 1-2-3 inning. We got a lot of 1-2-3s going on here. Dion James here in the bottom of the 7th inning stretch time. So take me out. Let's see. Take me out to the ball game. Fly ball to Jackson. Jeremy Brown, 2-4. Jeremy Brown, 1-4. And that's going to fall in for a single. And there goes the no-hitter. I didn't want to say anything and jinx them, but that was through bottom of the 7th inning, their first hit of the game. No error on the play. So the shutout bid, or the no-hitter bid is gone here with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. I saw it, but I was like, I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to jinx them. 1 away here for Joe Carter, and he's going to fly to center field. Pete O'Brien, he has also missed. 5-3, and he's going to liner right at Dos Santos, and that's going to end the inning. So 1 hit, no runs, no errors. Cleveland finally breaks out of the goose eggs and gets their first hit of the ball game. Candiotti's going to stay in as long as he can. Dos Santos, 4-2. Ground ball. Hit to O'Brien. 1 away. George Brett. 2-2. Ground ball hit to short. And Pat Tabler. And no walk. Come on, Pat. We need a hit. 4-3. That's a ground ball to second. Going into the bottom of the 8th, Corey Schneider, 0 for 2. 3-3, and a big strikeout there. Pat Keaty, 6-2, we can ignore. 1-1, and another strikeout. So 2 strikeouts in the inning for Leibrandt. Brooks Jacoby, he's going to hit it somewhere. Let's see where he hits it. 1-2. Fly ball to Tabler in right field. Takes a few steps to his left. Waits on it and falls in the glove for another 1-2-3 inning. Going to the top of the 9th inning. Candiotti. They're going to pull Candiotti here. And they have, 3 righties coming up. So they're going to bring in, Keith Ellerton. Keith Ellerton's coming in. to face off against Bo Jackson, 6'4". Oh, come on, Bo. We need a big hit, buddy. 3-4. That's not a big hit, as that is a fly ball to Carter in center field. One away. Mike McFarland, the catcher. And no walk. 4-5. That's going to be to Jacoby. Just found a huge hole in Digital Diamond. If your job was just pinch hitter or pinch runner, you're not in Digital Diamond. Going fast, really. Seems like all the games leave people out, says Michael Butler. All right, well, top of 9, two-way here for Keith Allerton. And no walk. We have had very few 1-3. And that's going to be a single in the left field. Wow, finally a base runner. Kurt Stillwell. 1 for 2 on the day. 5-3. And a 42. That's going to be fly ball to center field. No error on the play, and that's going to end it for the 9th. Charlie Leaderand trying to go for the complete game shutout here. Andy Allison. 5-5. 3-3. And that's going to be a single past Steitzer for a base hit. Felix Furman. 1-1. Oh, no strikeout. Felix Furman. Can Liebrecht get out of it? Ground ball hits a Steitzer. Steitzer over to White. White onto De Los Santos. Ground ball double play. And Liebrecht 1 out away from a complete game shutout. 1 out away. And that's a single. And Liebrecht has to be removed. 1 out left, and they have to pull him. So they're going to be bringing in, let's see, they got a switchy, a righty, and a lefty. They'll bring in Terry Leach to see if he can finish out this last out. 4-0. Could not get the complete game, though, as he just wore out too much on that. And ground ball hit to Stillwell. This could be it. Stillwell takes it to the bag himself. And that's a 1-2-3 inning, and Kansas City defeats Cleveland 4-0. Very quick game here. Let's take a look at these stats. Not much to say about that one. Kansas City with 6 hits, 1 double by Jim Eisenreich. They had 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and 1 stolen base by Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson was 1 for 4 on the day. For your Cleveland Indians, they managed 3 hits, 1 by Deion James, 1 by Jerry Brown, and 1 by Andy Allison, all after the 7th inning, as Charlie Leaderand went into the 7th inning with a no-hitter intact. Do you get every player that played for this game ID? Do you get every player that played for this game? You buy season sets. So I bought the 1989 season set. Comes with not everyone, no. But I mean, it comes with a pretty good assortment. I'll show you when we set up the next game, because I think we're just going to do a doubleheader tonight. So that's it. 3 hits. 1 by Deion James, 1 by Jim Brown, and 1 by Andy Allison. 4 strikeouts, no walks, and 1 double play. The winning pitcher is Charlie Leaderand. He improves to 3-3. CRA falls to 4.62 as he gives up only 3 hits. No runs, no errors, 4 strikeouts, no walks. Terry Leach came in and got that last 1 out of the game. And that is going to be it for game number 26. Cleveland improves to 14-12. And they'll play the next game against Cleveland as well. 2 games. So let's bring up Kansas City. Yeah, just a 2-game series here in Cleveland. Then we're going to be playing 3 at Milwaukee, and then Cleveland comes to Kansas City for 2 more. So 2 games, 3 games on the road against Milwaukee, and then Cleveland comes to Kansas City. We're going to turn this off, this as no, everything else should be okay. And choose the lineups. Our DH is not in the lineup again. So here's most of the players. So like if I go to catchers, they got 3 catchers. First baseman, they got 2, 4, 5. Second baseman, 3 of them. Third baseman, 3. Shortstops, left fielder, center fielder, right fielders. He's a starting pitcher, and then DH from below. Yes, we know. What do we need here? We need a DH actually. So here's all your bench players. Opposing pitcher is a right-hander. So if we could put a lefty in, well, that would put 3 lefties in a row, though. Yeah, it's all right. Can we put George Brett in? Can we? Of course not. I keep trying to select him from below, but he won't move up there. What the hell? Come on. Why can't I load this? Hey, Beatles, it's early. How are you tonight? Hope all is well. Playing a doubleheader is. Why can't I move him up there? This is always such a pain in the ass. I don't know why it's such a pain in the ass. Somebody, please tell me why. It's a pain. I try to like click and drag him up there. I try clicking and then clicking up here. What I have to do is kind of move the screen and then try again, and then like he'll pop in there. Their interface needs a lot of work. The game is good, but their interface, oh my gosh. Especially with this DH crap. It's just, oh my god. I click on him and try to move him up, but he won't go. Click and drag. I click over here. I click on the different positions. And it won't let you go on. I can't not like bypass this. So it's like I spent before the live stream 10 minutes trying to get this to work. Somebody would tell me what I'm doing. I don't know. Hi, A Beatles. How are you? Looks like a bad UI. It's just not functional. It's just, if I could just click on this box and have a big drop down of all my position players, that would be awesome. But when you click on DH, it says select DH from section below. And when you click on this section below, it doesn't do a goddamn thing unless you get it like just right. And I have to like click on somebody else's name and then click up there. It's like it shouldn't have to like cast a spell to get a guy to fucking move up here to there. It should not be that freaking hard. George Brett, he's a first baseman. Let's bring in George Brett from over here. But now it's going to be like, no, the first base position is already taken. I know it's already freaking taken. Yeah, Diamond Mine is a similar problem. You have to have your pointer at just the right place. Yeah, I think that's what's going on. It's like it's waiting for me to like put it exactly where it needs to be, but it's like, do I click and drag? Why can't I just... Come on. It's going to take me longer to do this and play the freaking game. It's unbelievable. The only reason I got it to work, you know, for the first game before I started the live stream was, I don't know, it's like maybe I just clicked in the right spot, like Beatles Eternally said. It's like, come on, get up here, you stupid thing. See, there's like a little cursor that pops in there, but it doesn't like. DH, yes, I know. Fine, we'll choose somebody. See, and then it pops in. I just clicked him and it popped him right in. So fuck it, that's who we're playing with. Let's see, who do we have? Who are we missing here? Second base, center field. Looks like a left fielder. We'll put on Deion James because he played. Looks like lots of games. Crazy, stupid interface. Piece of crap. All right. Let's go on, shall we, to the next game? This is game number 27 in the two-game series against Cleveland. The Kansas City Royals defeated the Cleveland Indians 4-0 in the first. Let's look at this game here. Willie Wilson, Steitzer, Eisenreich, Pacoda, Buckner, Jackson, Boone, Wellman, Stillman, and Brett Saberhagen on the mound. For the Indians, James, Brown, Carter, O'Brien, Schneider, Clark, Jacoby, Allison, Furman, and on the hill, John Farrell. Let's look at John. He was 9-14, 3.63, 208 innings pitched, 196 hits, 132 strikeouts, 67 walks. Let's get things on the way. By the way, spring training has begun. Well, you know, we have more than just spring training down here in Bradenton, Florida. You know that like every one of the free agents that haven't signed yet are at the IMG Academy, which is literally maybe 6 minutes from my house, 6 or 7 minutes from my house. Yeah. So all the big name free agents that haven't signed that are working out at the IMG Academy are here, just up the road from me. All right, let's get things going here. All right, let's get things going here. Willie Wilson, John Farrell, the right-hander, 1-6. Willie Wilson, 293 average, 3-2 ground ball. No error on O'Brien, one away. Kevin Steitzer, third base, 1-4. Range play. Well, we didn't have any of these, I don't think, last game. This is going to be a single unless he takes it away. Brown, and Brown cannot take it away as Steitzer hits it where they ain't and got himself a base hit. Eisenreich, 242 average, 4-5, and strikes out Eisenreich. Bill Pacoda, our DH today because he's the lucky one that got clicked on. Bill Pacoda, let's see if he can make all my efforts worth it. 3-5. That's going to be a pop-up in foul territory. Jacoby makes a nice defensive play there. And that's going to do it. But one hit, no runs, no errors. Deion James against Brett Saberhagen, 4-2. And first batter is out on strikes. Jerry Brown, second baseman, 5-5. And we got a Cleveland Stadium check. 6-5 and a 14 is going to be check. Quick button for hit type. If home run check fails, click F. Okay, so the home run check failed. Would have been a home run, but he failed his check. So it is going to be a fly ball out for Jerry Brown. So 2 up, 2 down. Joe Carter, 6-4. And no strikeout. And a 25 is going to be a ground ball. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a fly ball, though. Wilson. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Cleveland had a lot of that last game. Bill Buckner, 31. No strikeout by Bucky. Come on, Bucky. 61. Ground ball hits a second. Brown with the catch and the out. Bo Jackson, 3-5. We could use like some home runs, guys. Bob Boone. We haven't had a home run in like 5 games. At least 5 games. Bob Boone, 5-4. Pop out to short. It's 1-2-3 inning. Going to the second, Pete O'Brien, 41, and that's a fly ball into right. Corey Schneider, 2-2. Had a 17 strikeout, but we missed it. We still got him out. Wellman with the scoop and throw. Buckner over at first base. Range play here. Dave Clark getting a range play. Into Wilson. Can Wilson rob him of the single? He does rob him of the single and keeps it scoreless. Keeps him hitless going into the top of the 3rd inning. Appreciate everyone stopping out, saying hi tonight. Clinton Parks, Beatles Eternally, Michael Butler. Thank you all. Hopefully you guys are enjoying our Bo Jackson replay. Not all much is going on here as Wellman hits it into left field. Stillwell, he's going to strike out. And Willie Wilson. Come on, Willie. He's going to fly ball in the right field. 1-2-3 inning. Saberhagen back out. Striking out Brooks Jacoby for the first out of the bottom of the 3rd. Andy Ellison, the catcher, 5-2. And a 51 ground ball to Steitzer, who boats it, and it's going to be a 1-base error on Steitzer. Felix Furman, 1-3. And 2-2 ground ball hit to Buckner. Buckner throws it to Stillwell. Stillwell back to Buckner. It's going to be a 3-6-3 double play to end the inning. No runs, no hits, 1 error going into the top of the 4th inning. Kevin Steitzer due up, 1 for 1 of the day. For 6. Oh, we had a home run check, but it's always on the wrong guys. Kevin Steitzer, no home run, 3-3. Ground ball to Furman. 1 away, Jim Eisenreich, 5-3. No walk. 24. It's going to be ground ball to Brown, 2 away. Bill Pacoda. Billy Boy, 41. He's going to single into center field. That gives Bill Buckner a chance. Buckner, 52. He's going to strike out on the 1. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors going into the bottom of the 4th inning. Dion James strikes out. That is number 3 for Saberhagen. And 23, he's going to walk somebody. Hey, look at that. Joe Cada. The right-hander. 5-4. It's going to be to Jackson. Jackson running and catching. 2-way. Pete O'Brien, 4-3. It's going to be ground ball to Stillwell to Wellman, and that's going to end the inning. But no runs, no hits, no errors. We're going into the top of the 5th inning. Bo Jackson, the man who always gets our offense rolling. Here he is, Bo Jackson. 6-2. Come on, Bo. Bo knows fly balls as he hits one to Carter in center field. Bob Boone, 4-3. That's a center field again. And Brad Wellman, 3-4. And a 35. That's going to be a 2 center field again. So 3 lazy fly balls, 2 center fields. All we could muster there in the top of the 5th. Corey Schneider, 2-2. And Saberhagen with his 4th strikeout. Schneider goes down swinging at the Nietzsche as Stratomatic Delaware says 6-4. Fly ball to right field. Eisenreich makes a catch. 2A. 5-3. Uh-oh, range play. Hit him where there ain't. Let's see if we can catch a good one here. 3-5. It's a ground ball to... Oh, Steitzer. No, not to Steitzer. Ah, it's going to be a base hit. And Cleveland gets their first base hit in the 5th inning this time instead of the 7th inning. Andy Allison, 2-3. Oh, he's back hitters on. So 2 on, 2 out. And, well, let's load the bases up there. And we're going to have to take a timeout here. Have a little meeting on the mound here as Saberhagen is now walked. He's probably upset that they let him get a base hit off of him. And then he walked the next 2, and now we got the top of the lineup. So settle down there, Saberhagen. Let's just think about things here. 6-4, and that works as Saberhagen comes back and strikes it out to end the inning. But 1 hit on no runs and no errors. We're going into the top of the 6th. Still scoreless. Stillwell 0 for 1, 286 average. 3-3. Oh, and that falls in. 1-8 down here, and we will have us a going, and it's going to be caught in center field by Joe Carter, as it's not far enough. 6-5. That's not a strikeout. Willie Wilson is going to fly to center field. 2 fly balls to center field. Kevin Steitzer. I'm sorry, that was Willie Wilson. Kevin Steitzer. 6-6, and that's going to be a single past second. And Steitzer's going to steal and slides in just in front of the tag. Almost got by Brown there, but he stopped it from going in the outfield. So runner in scoring position 2-way here for Jim Eisenreich. 1-2. Ooh, we got a range play at the stadium here. And that is going to be... Click failed, so Carter could not make the catch, and it's going to fall in for a double, and Kansas City's on the board there. Big hit by Jim Eisenreich, top of the 6th inning, 2-away. Bill Pacoda. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch as Farrell gets a little wild. And now we're not going to steal runners. Not with 2 away. We can't afford it. Bill Buckner, 6-4. Come on, Bucky. Get us a run. That's going to be a single into center field, and Eisenreich's going to come in to score. Bacoda stays at second. And that brings up Bo Jackson. 2 runs on, 2 outs. Do they take Farrell out? He's still actually pretty strong. He's still 6-6, so... I think they'll just pitch to Bo Jackson. They have a little meeting on the mound. And it works as, once again, strikes him out. But 2 runs on 3 hits. Kansas City takes a 2-0 lead. Saberhagen back out to face off against Jerry Brown. Jerry goes down on his 3-2 curveball. Falls in there. Beautiful pitch there by Saberhagen. That's his 6th strikeout. Joe Carter, 2-4. It's a fly ball to Wilson in center field, and Pete O'Brien 0 for 2. And another stadium check here. 63, and that's another one to center field. And Wilson had a busy inning there, catching lots of fly balls. Going to the top of the 7th, Bob Boone, Brad Wellman, and Kurt Stillwell due up. Possible error here. 2-2, it's a single and no error. So Bob Boone starts it off with a single. Brad Wellman, not the best bunter in the book. Bob Boone's not the fastest guy in the book. I think we'll just swing away and see what happens. Brad Wellman, 5-1, no strikeouts, just about though. 55. That's going to be a single pass Farrell as he cannot stop it. Can't knock it down, and it lines out into center field. 2 runners on now. Nobody out for Kurt Stillwell. And Stillwell, no strikeout. As a 20 is rolled on the 20-sider. And he's got a single on the left. And then they're going to hold him up again. Bases loaded, no one out. Now it's time to think about pulling him. But man, I mean, he's still got strength. He's still got effectiveness. He's not, obviously not pitched a bad game. You have a switchy, a righty, a lefty coming up. Willie Wilson's 0 for 3. They're going to play in with nobody out. Now, Willie Wilson could try a bunt. But I think we're just going to swing away and see what happens. 1-6. Error to throw possibility. 5-3. That is going to be to James in left field. Show runner on second flyout chart. If the roll 1d6 is less than the sacrifice fly rating or a batter, runner scores. All right, so now we got to look at the guy at second. So sacrifice fly and advancement Brad Wellman as Willie Wilson hit it deep in the corner. No play whatsoever for James. And a run's going to score 3-0 Kansas City. Kevin Steitzer, 63, and no walk. 3-5. That's going to be a single pass. Furman cannot make that play. And that's going to be it for Farrell. And even, yeah, that's going to be it for Farrell. He's done. They're going to be bringing in Doug Jones here is going to come in. Doug Jones, let's look at Dougie. 7-10, 32 saves, 2.34 ERA, 80 innings pitched, 76 hits, 65 strikeouts, only 9 walks. Got a runner at first and second, 1 away here for Jim Eisenreich. Had a big RBI earlier in the game. 4-5, that's going to be to Carter, who makes an error as he drops the fly ball. Cannot make it. It's a 2-base error on Joe Carter. Joe Carter with the 2-base error, and that's a backbreaker as Kurt Stillwell comes in to score here in the top of the 7th. 2-3. Oh, and a home run check. No home run against right-handers, though. Bakota, 31. It's a fly ball to James. And no one advancing on that one is Bakota doesn't hit it very deep. Just doesn't have the power. Billy Buckner, though, 51. He's going to strike out to end the inning. But that's 3 runs and 4 hits and 1 error, and Kansas City takes a 5-0 lead over Cleveland. Saberhagen back out in the bottom of the 7th. Take me out to the ball game, my friends. 2-4. Fly ball to Jackson. 1 away. Dave Clark. 0 for 2. Lefty waits on a pitch here, 31. That's going to be a fly ball to Eisenreich, 2 away. Brooks Jacoby. And strikes out. That is number 7 for Saberhagen. So go to the top of the 8th inning, 5-0 Kansas City. Bo Jackson 0 for 3 on the day. Make that 0 for 4 with a couple strikeouts. Bob Boone, the catcher, 4-6. No home run check against the righty. He's going to line it right at Jacoby. Jumps up, makes the catch. Brad Wellman, 4-5. And Wellman's going to strike out. So Doug Jones come in and shut down the offense here for Kansas City, but the damage has been done. Saberhagen coming out again for the bottom of the 8th. 4-3. Andy Allison It's going to have a ground ball to Steitzer. This time he makes the play. One away. 6-4. Strikeout by Saberhagen. Two away. Dion James. 1-2. Error possibility. And 61. That's just Stillwell who makes an error, a one base error. Lets him on as he boots the ball and pounds his glove there. Jerry Brown, 21. No strikeout. Two outs here in the bottom of the ninth. 2-3. That's a pop-up high. Pop fly. That's to Wellman, and that's another 1-2-3 inning. Cleveland's managed one hit through 8 innings. I believe that one hit was a range play to Steitzer at third base, who has no range. He's got a 1 out of 6. So he's got a 1 out of 6 chance of making a range play. That was the only hit Cleveland's had so far. Between this game and last game, Cleveland's a pretty bad team. 19, no luck there for Doug Jones. 1-4, ground ball to short, and Doug Jones needs to be removed. Who do we got coming up? Switchy, a righty, and lefty. We'll put in Orozco. That's fine. Top of the lineup, Willie Wilson, 4-5. Good thing we put a lefty. No, he's actually a switchy, so he'd be right-handed. Yeah. Sorry. Got excited there. 4-4. Fly ball to right field. Steitzer. 3-for-4. Steitzer's having a great game. Good for you, Steitzer. Well, of course, strikes out. And we're in the bottom of the ninth. Saberhagen trying to go for the complete game shutout here. That's a single, and that's it for Saberhagen. Let's see who's coming up. A lefty, a righty, and a lefty. Let's see who. Saberhagen actually pitched a complete game in the real life game. So it's up to us. We haven't brought in Tom Gordon in a while, so let's bring in Tommy. All right, one on nobody out here in the bottom of the ninth. Can Cleveland rally? Left-handed Pete O'Brien. 2-5. It's a ground ball. Only plays at first, though, so fielder's choice out. Corey Schneider, right fielder. 3-3. Runner on second, 4-5. That's going to be his fly ball to center field. No advancement on the play. Two-way. Cleveland's down to their last out, 6-4. That's going to be a fly ball to Wilson, and reaches up, makes the catch. And Cleveland shuts out, or Kansas City shuts out Cleveland in both games here at Cleveland Stadium. Defeats Cleveland in this game, game number 27 of the series, 5-0. And take the two-game series against the Indians on the road. Let's see, 9 hits, 1 double, no triples, no home runs, no walks, and 9 strikeouts, 1 stolen base by Steitzer, 1 sacrifice fly by Wilson, and 1 hit by pitch, which was Bill Pacoda. Bo Jackson, if you're interested, 3 strikeouts, 0 for 4 on the day. Not his best effort. Cleveland managed to hold 2 hits today. Yesterday, or the previous game, they ended up having 3 hits. Joe Carter had 1, and Brooks Jacoby had 1. They had 3 walks. They had more walks than hits, and 8 strikeouts. They also had 1 double play and 1 error on Joe Carter. Brett Saberhagen improves to 5-0 on the season. 8 strong innings. Gave up 2 hits, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts, a 1.74 ERA. Tom Gordon came in and pitched the 9th. Gave up squat. Jim Farrell takes the loss. Gave up 9 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned, 5 strikeouts, 1 batter hit. Doug Jones came in and pitched 2 innings and 3 strikeouts, no runs. And Jesse Orosco finished the game out with 1 strikeout. So that's pretty much that. Cleveland Indians were definitely either having a really bad weekend or they're not very good in 1989. Let's take a look at what happened in real life. So those of you keeping track at home, the Cleveland Indians defeated the Kansas City Royals 3-1 in real life. This is from May 4th, 1989. Let's check out those Cleveland Indians and see what did they do in 1989. Well, I don't remember. Shit. Can't do it this way, can I? Yeah, they were 73-89. They finished 6th place in the American League East. So, not one of their better seasons, although they had some pretty solid players. Maybe most of them are out of their prime by this time. So, we'll see. We have 3 games against Milwaukee coming up on the road, and then we go home to face off against these Cleveland Indians, 2 games at home. So, thanks everyone for stopping out tonight. The Italian Hobbyist showed up. I'm sorry I missed you there. Thanks for stopping in. Go Royals, he says. Thank you very much. Appreciate you stopping. Clinton Parks, thank you, of course, always. Michael Butler. And, of course, Beatles Eternally. Hope everyone has a great night. We actually ended up getting 2 games in less than an hour, and that was with 20 minutes of messing around with their stupid interface that doesn't work very well. Trying to get these stupid DH players in. It's crazy. We spent 20 minutes doing that, and we still got 2 games in less than an hour. So it really helps when Cleveland has 5 hits total in 2 games. They had 3 games in the first game, or they had 3 hits in the first game, and they had 2 hits in the second game. So when the other team isn't doing anything, it goes by really, really fast. Now, Red Sox fan decided to show up tonight. Hello, Al. We just missed 2 really quick games from our 1989 replay series, both of them against Cleveland. I figured since we only had 2 games, I would just do them both back to back. So you can check out that. I won't tell you, since you just joined, I won't tell you what happened. It was pretty quick games. We spent less than an hour going through it, and there was at least a 10-minute break where I couldn't get the stupid players to come in. The stupid DH would not work again. The stupid interface on this game drives me insane. Anyways, Michael Butler, Clinton Parks, Italian Hobbyist, Al Red Sox fan, Beatles Eternally, and everyone else that stopped in. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.